Hello there and welcome to ZungukaTV, to another exciting episode. And today we are going to be starting a new segment known as the Gen Z Corner, whereby we are going to be having Gen Zs coming in studio and share a little bit of their insights pertaining their personal life, their work life, their school life. My name is Angelis Atandi. You can find me across all social media platforms. That is at Angelis_Atandi. And you can find us on social media at ZungukaTV. Remember that our sponsors for this particular interview is Zunguka Africa Safaris. Remember to book your holidays with them. The festive season have just started and you need to experience the luxury of life, and Zunguka Africa Safaris are the best people to experience this with. Our location for this particular studio is Bold Africa Studios. They are located opposite Safari Park at Total Energies. Welcome. I told you earlier that we are having the Gen Z Corner segment, and today we are going to be having my makeup artist, or let me say ZungukaTV's makeup artist. Most of the time you get to see me with makeup. Today I don't have makeup. There's something going on with my skin. That's why we're trying to protect it for a while. But today we're going to be talking to Stacey Medina. She's the one who does all my looks for ZungukaTV, for all the shows and all the interviews. And we're going to be talking about her, about the Gen Z generation. I think we're the same age. Probably. But I'll let her introduce herself first before we get into the conversation.
Okay, my name is Stacey Medina, or Stacey Betts, or Stargel. That is my makeup brand. I can't disclose my age, but I'm in my early 20s. I have my own business as well. I'm a student. I pursue information technology at Mount Kenya University, main campus. Yeah, and I'm a Gen Z, guys. I'm a Gen Z.
That's the most important thing. She's a Gen Z. Most of the time, we have you behind set, so people don't actually get to see who actually does my looks. But she's the one. She's the creative, the talent behind all the glam that you get to see. And today we're going to be discussing about the Gen Z society right now, about priorities, about balancing work, personal life, and school life. Let's start with your priorities as Medina.
Wow. Okay, my priorities is, first of all, doing what? First of all, my priorities is studies, because I'm not yet done with school. Studies come first. But apart from that, is doing what I love doing. Then my work, I'm a beautician, I'm a makeup artist, so that is my priority. Also, I prioritize spending time with friends, being financially stable, and also financial freedom. Yeah, so basically that is my priorities for now. Yeah.
I don't know why she's avoiding to tell you people this, but Medina is doing IT. So she's a tech girl, but she loves beauty. How do those two go together? IT, beauty.
Okay. So okay. Let's start with beauty, then IT. Right? Okay, I loved beauty when I was so young. Funny enough, a while back, my small sis was like, do you remember when you were in primary school, you wanted to buy beauty stuff? Then my mom was like, ay, apana, hiyo siya miaka yako, wacha kwanza grow and stuff. Yeah, so apparently when I was in high school, I was always buying beauty stuff. I don't know how I knew about it, because no one in my home does beauty. No one is I'm the only person who knows beauty stuff. Yeah, so apparently after Form 4, that was back then. After Form 4,
you don't want to disclose your age completely.
Completely. So after Form 4, I was interested in beauty so much that I went to the School of YouTube now. And I knew like the basic ones, so I wanted to know what is this beauty makeup stuff. So that is when I learned about the concealers, the blending, the contouring and all that. So by then I was in Nairobi. I had come to my uncle's place, and I was watching this lady, Maxine Wabwasha. Those days, she had very nice tutorials, makeup tutorials. So I learned that from her. So when I went back home, I went and then nilikuwa nimeandika list concealers, products. Then I said easy najipractice sasa vitu nimeona YouTube, I'll do it on myself. So I went home, I bought the products, then I started working on my face. So after a while on Sundays ukienda church nilikuwa naeka makeup, then my friends were like, unakaa vizuri, umefanya nini. So they were like, kuja tufanye hata sisi. So I started doing it on friends. So when I joined campus, yes, I was doing makeup but not that much. But when I was free, I usually call friends. Hello, uko free? So acha nikuje nikufanye makeup. Acha nikuje nikufanye makeup hivyo. So after like a while, there was a time there was a financial crisis back at home and stuff. So money ilikuwa fixed. Let's say there's a way God works stuff. Let's say hivyo. So zingine maisha inaweza kuwa tough, but maybe ni because there is something good coming that way. Like inaku like manga mlango moja kifungo ingine ufunguliwa ya. So I was so broke. Then I talked to one of my friends. Then she was like, sasa una complain unajua makeup. See, let me link you with photographers ufanye clients wao makeup. Now I was like, okay. But by then I had only makeup products for myself and for my friends. So the brushes were like 5 and all that. So I was like, okay, that is a nice idea. So I went and ordered brushes, sets, and nasikuwa na pesa. I ordered brushes and stuff. Then I was ready. So one of the photographers akanipigia. Then I was like, okay, I'll do makeup. But sasa apparently, it was on a December. Apparently the ladies were cancelled. So I had the product. So apparently January 20 last year, probably
2022.
Yeah, January 2022. That photographer referred me to another photographer. So apparently that photographer alipenda kazi yangu hadi from that day akanishow tutawak na wewe. Yeah.
Why did you decide to pursue IT then if you love
So that is the makeup. That is how I became a makeup artist. From then sasa I realized na enjoy kuifanya and I can do it to earn something and to support myself. So I decided to do it. So IT, okay. After high school, so makeup tu nilikuwa nafanya ka hobby, like kujifunza and all that. So after high school, sinimaliza form 4. So I loved computer, but I wanted to do something that in apply the mathematical skills, because I was very good in math and I wanted to do math related stuff, but I didn't want to be a math teacher. I didn't want to do statistics.
But you're just a smart girl. She's super intelligent, by the way. Medina is one of the brightest people I've ever met.
Wow. Thank you.
So smart. Very.
Okay. So I talked to one of my friends, Nini, and I told them, I want to do a math related course, but I don't want to do math. So a friend of mine was like, why can't you not do IT? Because IT requires a lot of, okay, inaitwa reasoning. Kuna ukifanyanga math high school mnaambiwanga you need to inakwanga ku reason ama like for you to find a solution you need to think about it, and like math is always all about finding solutions, you know. So he was like, you can do IT kwa sababu IT is all about finding solutions. So mimi nikasikia IT iko na programming. I was like, wow, interesting. So like programming, honestly speaking, programming ni kama math. You know how math, you can be given a question, then there is a formula, you have to have the concept and you have the answer, and you can use like 4 methods to get the same answer. That is what programming is. You can use a different language, a different strategy. I can use a different language, a different strategy, but you can get to the same solution. So venye nilisikia hivyo nikasema I'm doing IT. So I basically did IT because I love engaging the mind to find solutions. So by then when I decided to do IT, being a makeup artist wasn't in my mind by then. So ndio kind of IT, of which I really love programming and also love makeup.
And you love numbers.
Yeah, okay, very much.
She loves numbers.
Very much. Very much. Yeah, so that is how I ended up doing IT, and I'm also a makeup artist. Yeah.
I'll also ask myself the same question.
No, I need to ask you.
My priorities.
What are your priorities? As
I have
fellow Gen Z.
As your fellow Gen Z, I think I have a lot, but currently school, one, because papers are important. We can't also ignore that. Papers are really important, especially in this country. Then work. I don't know if I can say, okay, I'm always surrounded by people because the course I'm doing involves a lot of people. So I'm always surrounded by a group of people. So people, friends, but majorly, I think family, school, then work. That's my priorities right now. And I think journalism, okay, I'm pursuing journalism. She's doing IT plus beauty. I'm doing journalism, so I'm just in my field. I didn't drift.
Oh my
I didn't
goodness.
drift, but initially I wanted to do law. Funny
What
enough,
changed?
I actually really wanted to do law, like from a while back. I always wanted to do law. Journalism came as you see, the way you wanted to do something, then you didn't get this subject right,
Yeah,
then you
the
had to
class thing.
shift careers, so that's what happened. But initially, I always wanted to do law from Kitambo. I always wanted to do law. But in high school, my English teacher was like, so what do you want to pursue? And I was like, I want to do law. I don't want to do anything else. I just want to do law. And she was like, no, don't do law.
Your English is too good.
Not even my
Your
English. It was just like
communication skills.
your personality. Don't do law. And I was like, why not law? I just wanted to do this from I think when I was in class 3. I think I was 9 years then. And she was like, don't do law, just do something else, but not law. Do something that people will get to actually see you constantly. But you see, with the law, you have to only appear for court cases and stuff like that. So she was like, try journalism. And I loved set books from, I was that girl. I was an English representative by the way in high school.
I wasn't good in languages.
Wasn't in languages?
Me, math, sciences, so we are different.
Different. So maths, then I was with languages. Then I decided, okay, I'll do journalism. And I think from there, I think when I decided to do journalism, for many people who actually knew me from way back, they were not surprised. I think many people saw the journalist in me rather than the lawyer in me. So I think when I decided, okay, I'll try journalism, it can't be that difficult. What does it involve? Cameras, talking to people. That should be easy. It shouldn't be a struggle because I'm already used to talking to people. You know, when you're representing a particular subject, you have to talk to a class of maybe 50 to 60 people. So it's already like a training ground. So I was like, it can't be anything hard, just talking to people. Then that's where the journalism dream began. And I think many people were like supportive. They were like, yeah, you can fit there. And I was like, if people can see this, then it means I'm in the right track. Then journalism came. Then ZungukaTV eventually came. And that's why I'm here. But currently I'm also a student, final year, final semester, journalism also and mass communication. Right now I can say I'm doing what I love. And if I'm asked if I want to do law again or journalism again, I'll pick media any day, anytime. This is my safe haven. This is my safe space. This is what I love. I think I can do this for eternity. I don't think I'll ever change my career. I know people say that when they get to 30, they'll change, they'll do something different. But I think at this particular point, I don't know if I'll change it, but right now I feel like I won't change anything. I love this space. This is my world. Yeah. This is
funny thing. We've talked about changing when people they're in their 30s and stuff. There was a time I was thinking, probably when I've retired, you're in your 40s, 50s and stuff. I was like, I'll become they're called psychologists, the therapists and stuff. Because funny fact, almost all of my friends, wanasemanga I'm a warm person. So most of the time, I'm a mini therapist to my friends. So I'm like, maybe this is in me. But I'm like, nitafanya ile siku sasa I'm relaxing and I have time to help people and all that. But
no, I feel like if I'll ever change whatever I'm doing, maybe I'll venture into PR, but I'll still be in the line of communication. I don't think I'll ever drift from this path. But if I'll ever come to change like journalism, mainstream media, I'll venture into PR. If I'll ever change, but I hope I'll never. I just love this space.
I know, yeah. At the moment,
I want this. But if I'll ever think of doing something different, obviously when I'm retired or something, I'll venture into PR, which is still in line with communication. Yeah. And you and I also have something in common. Both of us are students. Both of us are working. How do you find a balance between work life, school life, personal life?
It's not easy. It's not easy at all. First of all, your social life won't be like other people, like your other friends who are in school and they're just reading after class, they're just chilling with their friends and stuff. Actually, the balance is not easy at all because you need to maintain good grades in school. You need to do your coursework very well. You need to attend lectures. At the same time, you need to to serve your clients, you need to the appointment books for you, the appointment when your client may book, like you need to reach out and do what you're supposed to do as a makeup artist. And then you guys, it's not easy.
It's
oh
hard.
my god, it's even hard to explain it, but you find yourself, you're always busy Monday to Monday.
Yes, there's no off day.
There's no off day. If you're not working, you are doing your cuts and stuff. Maybe you're writing notes, you're catching up. If it's not that, maybe you're hanging out with friends, maybe one friend, because sometimes the time uko available, watu hawako available. Time watu wako available, you're busy.
You're
so
busy.
Your times haziendani kabisa. Of which, yeah, it's not easy.
I think for me, I'm the most unavailable friend in my group. I'm that one person that when people want to call, they're like, you want to call Angelis? Yeah, that's the line. Atapatikana kweli. Because I think I'll take you through my schedule, how it looks like in a week. So I have school from Monday to Friday. Regularly, my classes begin at 8 and end at 5:15. That's on a regular day. I have free time in between, but not every day. So I can have 45 minutes free time, of which I can't also call it free time because I'm either doing a project, I'm either finishing assignment. So I basically don't have any free time between Monday to Friday. I also have to do news updates for ZungukaTV. So definitely I'm working, schooling, assignment, projects, everything, research. Actually, I still have a research project pending. If my lecturer sees this, please extend the deadline. Extend the deadline, because it's a lot, and it's a lot of pressure. At this rate, I also can't say that I have an active social life. I actually don't have a social life. The only time I think this year that I've gotten time to myself was during my birthday for a few hours. I decided that let me just get a few minutes or hours just for myself. But beyond that, I don't have any free time. I don't have any extra time because I'm still learning how to find a balance. Right now, I can say that I have a balance. So I'm still learning how to find a balance between school life, personal life, and work life. Currently, I don't have any social life. So I'm one of those people, before you invite me to a place, ask like 2 weeks prior, will you be available? And I can say yes, then that day I'll tell you, no, I have a shoot, so I can't make it, so I'm sorry, and stuff like that. But it's really difficult.
That's sad. Like if your friends, they're like, uko available, tunataka kuhang out, then you're like, let me check my schedule. Or, you know,
but then nowadays I'm working with a calendar. Like my phone,
God.
I have a calendar on my phone. So like every day, whenever you see a blue dot, just know that that day I'm booked. So nowadays I'm checking. I'm like, there's a blue dot everywhere.
Yeah,
so
you're like, you tell me when you're available. Then I'll confirm with my schedule. Then I will get back to you. And imagine that your friends see at your appointment or something.
And then I feel like with our generation, you know, everyone wants to study and get good grades. Everyone wants to make it quickly. Everyone wants to make money quickly also. Everyone wants to work. Somebody wants to be somewhere at a particular moment. I think there's also that pressure because, first of all, I feel like I'm very privileged and honored to, first of all, have this opportunity because I'm working and studying and doing everything at once. But finding a balance, I think I'll get there someday, but not this year. Not this year, and I don't think next year. It's hard finding a balance. So I don't have, this one I can say without any doubt, I don't have a social life, an active social life. That's the way people say I get to hang out with friends and relatives and family and do stuff, do fun stuff. I don't have fun stuff. Not like there's not anything to do, but I don't have the time to accommodate those kind of activities. But maybe next year, time like this, I'll find time. But currently, I don't have any social activity doing.
But I think one thing I've learned from all this experience, of which this is something I've practiced lately, like apart from being busy and all that, should like create time for yourself. Relax.
Do you get time for yourself?
I create, literally. Okay. I create myself. I'm not doing any coding. I'm not doing any project. So it's in our appointment. So
this is me time.
Yeah, this is me time. I need to relax.
I don't think I have
you need to try that.
Me
it's
time.
Very healthy.
I think I'll work on that eventually. I don't want to promise anything, so I'll work on it eventually. But currently, I don't have any me time because you see, with the journalism, news should be reported as it happens. So once something has happened today and you didn't see it today, you can't post it tomorrow or upload it tomorrow. It's done. Once news goes, it's like that, because the beauty of news is immediacy. It happens right now, you have it right now. So if it happens right now and you didn't see it, you can't put it up tomorrow. So you forget about it. So every time you have to be on toes. What's happening? Who is doing what? Who is going where? So I don't think that I have. Maybe I'll create.
You know how you can create time for something, as much as you're busy.
Okay.
Yeah, because obviously there are people who are working 8 to 5, and then they have kids. They have kids.
They have kids.
They are working. They have maybe their own business or that, but they find time to create time for their kids. You get. So you do the same, but also it's you.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Too.
I don't want to talk to anyone. This is me time.
If it's any updates, I'll check it after 30 minutes. 30 minutes, Simbaya.
No, I think once I'm done with school, maybe I'll find a leverage to get some me time. But until then, it will be hard. It will be difficult. It's a struggle, by the way. It's a struggle. Let's talk about, we're both working and we are both studying. Right now, what are some of the challenges that you experience in the line of beauty?
Wow. Okay, interesting. I didn't prepare my mind for that. Anyways, challenges. Is there any challenges? Maybe in terms of, saying my mind, maybe the appointment stuff. Like probably when client book appointment, then you have prepared yourself, then 2 days to the day, then the client is like, oh, acha to because of the price range, you know, you can do maybe your makeup at this price, then in someone anafanya at a very cheap price, maybe yana startup, you get, of which I understand. Pia mimi niko huko, like ukistart up unaanzanga like you collect the cheapest, so you can get more client to market your brand, of which it's normal. So maybe unge na client mmelewana nini, maybe ametuma deposit, then some days to the appointment she's like, acha tu nimepata mtu mwingine, ama anaweza kwambia nimepata mtu atanifanyia na hii price nini, so hakuna kitu unaweza fanya. Okay, some people they don't offer refunds ya deposit or stuff, so mimi nakuwa tu like ni sawa, of which nakuwa na mentality ya ka client ni wako kasi wako, you get. So you need, ukikuwa in acceptance of that, itakuwa easy to accept situations zikikam vile zinakam. Another challenge nakonga, of which I learned this venye nilianzanga kwa makeup artist, like seasons change. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. Oh my god.
Okay,
I'm trying to look
I'll
back.
start with mine. Challenges currently in terms of work, because school is normal for everyone else, projects, assignments, deadline, you have to hurry up and finish everything and submit. But in terms of work, I think getting guests to come here, convincing people. Hey, I've had to apply PR skills top notch, because I think people, especially right now, we are in the festive season, so people, especially if it's artists, they're booked, so you can't get them here the moment that you want to have them here, because you're also working with their schedules. So there's booking, then there's cancelling, booking, cancelling. We've had instances whereby we've had to invite people here but they didn't show up. So that has been one, that has been the biggest, but at least right now I've learned how to fill up the gaps. If it happens, you know, there's always a plan B, there's a plan C. If plan B doesn't work, there's a plan C. But regularly we just work with plan A, but if it doesn't work for that particular day, we'll shift to the other plan. Then another one is time, managing time. This applies to both people you are inviting and also to you. Sometimes traffic and everything else, but also it also coincides with schoolwork, because sometimes you have to do something for school which is also urgent, and you also have to do something that is related to work which is also urgent, and you're just one person and everything is waiting for you. I think at times it takes like a toll on someone. You can even just like want to shut yourself in a room and just cry, because it's a lot of pressure that is coming in and you don't know how to deal with it. Because this is the first job that I've done, and but slowly by slowly, at least right now, it's not like the first time. The first time I was scared about so many things. Will I be able to do this? Am I up to the task? Am I skilled enough to do this? But right now, I think I've mastered the art of maneuvering and also managing me before I get to manage everything else.
Okay, you have talked about collision of the school stuff and the appointments. I remember there was a time I had a cut, and the same time I have an appointment. Like, like I had to reschedule the appointment to be earlier. So I had to study for the cut like very early in the morning. Like ile nye unajuanga tu nikitoka hapa sishiki book, ni direct kwa paper. So you're studying the cut, then you go for the appointment, then you make sure you like I was like 5 minutes late. But sana jua hapo you go and use your like the mix up is not like a good thing. It's one of the challenges I had. Another thing was the same way na time management. Yeah, there's a time unaweza fika client akai asifike. There's a time unapatikana na traffic, unafika late. Some clients do understand, sometimes they don't. You get. And also about season change, like there's a time you'll have overflow of clients, of which some point, I don't know if it's a good thing or not, because unaweza kuwa na clients wana book the same day, the same time. So you're like, last week sikuwa na any appointments, 0. Now they are, but they're coming like so many. So you're like, okay, so I have to give up on one, I have to take one. You get the after there is like a time, hakuna appointment at all, of which to me, I wasn't prepared for that. So I was like, what's happening? Is it my ratings? Is it my work? Is it what? So I came and realized kuna time market upanda, kuna time market ushuka. So that is what I learned through the process. Yeah.
Do you feel like it's challenging being an adult in this kind of generation?
Oh my God.
Like the pressure.
Adulting is hard.
It's hard.
My guys, oh my goodness. Adulting is
it's very difficult. I think nobody prepares you for this.
I wasn't prepared. I remember there was a time like I think guys go through adulting earlier than I, or maybe they were like older than I was, but okay, they were going through it. Mimi nilikuwa hapo naambia msijali, you got this, you got this.
No, you're the one.
Acha mimi kinipate sasa. I was like, wow. Adulting is not easy because you don't want to fuck up. You don't want to mess up anything. Hautaki to make any mistakes because the decision you make now, even though like it's your generation, it's your future literally. Mbona tu wanataka kumake it because wanataka ikifika time they are settling, ama ikifika time wako na watu hiyo and stuff, wataki kuwa na stress ya finances, so they want to be stable. Na sahi because you sinaona pia mimi I'm in my final semester in campus, so you don't want to go back home, you want to be independent. Like sasa unajua kama za shule mzazi anakosha mkono anakuambia now I'm done with you.
Big person.
I'm done with you. Ukiona maisha ni ngumu, we are open, you can come back home, but you don't want to go back home because kwenda home then kurudi tena inakuwa process. So trying to be so independent so you can't go back home and all that, ni pressure because you want to make it, you have to make it. Sometimes you don't know how you will make it, but una make una do your best to ndo
I also feel like for our generation, everybody is struggling to make it faster. Nobody wants to go through the whole entire process. Everybody wants to make money quickly, and it doesn't happen that way. I mean, we are here and we're trying to like now make it, but it's like a whole process. And I think that most people for our generation should embrace that. It can happen, yes, but there's a due process that you need to go through, because you'll find that people are engaging in drugs, people are engaging in activities that are not legal, in a way of just trying to make money in a quick way, of which if you also try and do something that you love, I think we should also invest more on social media, because that's where our generation is focusing on, and I think there's big money there. If you feel like you just want to do it and you want to do it fast, I think social media is the place for you to begin.
Yeah, but I think social media si kila mtu. Kuna mtu atatry social media na impe, kuna mtu atatry the same thing. Like people should learn when you make it and when you mean to make it about the same. We are not supposed to try the same route, you get. Of which first of all you should find what you love doing. Ama what you are interested in doing at the moment, because time ina change. Kuna time unaweza penda hii, kuna time unaweza. You know that thing when unapenda kufanya. This is one of the advices one of my friend gave me. He was like, find what you love and figure out how you can make money out of it. You get. Kama unapenda I don't know, whatever thing you love doing, kaa chini upige plan useme, okay, I love doing this. How can I make money out of this? You get? Yeah, because there was a friend of mine alikuwa ananiambia anapenda photography, like, but sasa ana homeschool and stuff. So I was like, you love photography. When you're not doing anything, just take random pictures and stuff and go and edit it, learn things, like kuwa na skills, kuwa na equipment, ndo ikifika ile time unaweza pata gig, at least you have the skills, you get. So invest in what you love doing and then figure out how can I make money out of it.
I think that's the key. Finding what you love, then using what you love to make money out of it. That is, I think, the surest way to become rich. And you
feel uko frustrated, boeka, sasa nenda huku. Like utakuwa na hiyo energy, utakuwa na sick june kitu unapenda kufanya. I get.
But kama unapenda kufanya kitu, then you do it, it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah. It's like fun.
It actually doesn't feel like work totally. It feels like it's just you doing whatever you love. It's a normal day activity, nothing much, nothing extra. And we cannot talk about Gen Z and not talk about relationships.
Oh my goodness.
And not talk about relationships in our current generation. I mean, people are falling in love. It's not wrong.
And love is good. Love is beautiful.
We were having this conversation before we started shooting about relationships and work, how to find out. Okay, let me start with this question before you.
Wait, you know, I saw it coming. Then I was like, I'm not. You're the first one, so
I will say this without fear of contradiction, and I'm not under duress. No, let me first ask you because you're the guest. Are you seeing someone?
Wow. Oh my God.
Just know that people are watching this.
I know. Honestly speaking, I'm not. Aki, I'm not. I see Sinjo is okay. I'm not seeing anyone. Yeah. I don't know if I'll say. I don't know. But now, sijui kama ita next.
Why are you not seeing someone?
It's just a decision.
A decision?
Yeah. Because I came to realize people usually. You know,
stop realizing. Just tell people the truth.
I noticed I'm a very intentional person, and most of the time I end up with people who are not intentional. So wako intentional, you know what you're doing, alafu mtu kona yeye anaenda na flow. So you realize at the end of the ni wale watu wana, you know how men they shoot their shot, they wanajaribu, alafu ikiweza make, sasa wanajipata walikuwa kwa relationship and stuff. So maybe most of the time they're not intentional. And then I've decided to be single, intentionally single, like I want to be until because I've realized a mature relationship requires a lot of things. You need to mature yourself. You get. So first of all, to be mature, it means you need to learn yourself. You need to work on yourself because everyone has their imperfects. Alafu you need to know your weaknesses, how you can manage your weaknesses. Ikona vitu mob. So me nimeamua tu I should work on myself kwanza.
Sasa
looking
at me. Okay, like I said earlier, I'm balancing between three things. Okay, three aspects of life. That is school life, work life, and social life. And my social life is not accommodative at the moment. Nataka tu nijibu direct. Sema tu nataka tu nijibu direct. No, that is the answer. No. I'm not in a relationship because I don't have the time. I don't have the emotional capacity. And I also don't have the strength. It's a lot. Like I have friends close to me who are in a relationship. One of them works with me here. She's the one who edits our videos. And it's work by itself. Dating someone is work and it's a whole process. And I don't think right now I have the time and the strength to accommodate that. That's why I've decided until further notice, until I'm in a space that I can accommodate somebody else, that's when I'll decide, okay, now I can give it a try. But for people who are my age and you're dating and you're working and you're doing everything, if you can find a balance and you can do it all, good for you. I'm not discouraging anyone. Like if you can do it and find a balance, Rose, our editor, does it. She's a superwoman. She can find a balance with everything. But when it comes to me, I can't find a balance. So that's why I've decided to just pick my battles carefully and decide the ones that I can win. And so far, I can only win in life, I can win in school, and I can win at work. The rest, I think I'll just be getting into a battlefield ready to lose. And I don't like losing. Yeah, that's why.
But to some point, you know, it's hard for people to understand. You know, how can you not balance your life and relationship?
Oh, people think that it's lonely. It's not lonely.
No, okay, people are like, si kuna watu wana work.
Na wana manage.
No, manage kuka in relationship and stuff. But people are different and people have different capacities.
Yes, people have different capacities to hold.
Yeah.
Like for me, I think if I put something else, I'll lose the balance. So right now, let me just focus on things that I can balance on. I think kila kitu na wakati wake. Time will come for that, but currently, let me just put focus on what is important, my priorities to me. And also wanted to ask you, what do you do on your free times? Like you said, you have your you time. I don't have my me time. So she has her me time. What do you do for fun apart from makeup?
Oh, you know, my me time. I can, you know, talking about my me time, nimekumbuka my mama alikuwa anashinda kuniambia, sisi wanajipenda sana. My me time, you know, me time, like I can play some, I can put on like a movie, you know, Netflix and chill, but sasa na mimi. I cook myself a very sweet meal. I buy drinks, I chill, I watch. If we outdoors, I can go maybe for swimming. I love nature walks. Naweza vaa tu earphones niende. And like I love nature very much. There's a lot of things. I'm a outdoor person. Like physical activity ya kufanya. Kabisa.
Okay, another thing, what do most people don't know about you?
Wow.
Don't worry, you'll direct it to me.
I'm like, I know I have to think.
But I can start.
Yeah, you can start.
I think what most people don't know is that many people will be surprised when I say this. I'm a very shy person. You see that look? That is the look that people usually give whenever I tell them this. But honestly, I am a very shy person. If you're close to me, then you know. I know I'm always surrounded by people, but behind the camera, after the cameras, like after we are done shooting and everything, I'm very shy. I don't like talking to people so much. I get scared. The crowds scare me a lot. I feel more comfortable when I'm in a crowd of people, but I know at least one person or two people that I know. I feel safe. But if it's a crowd of people and I don't know anyone, I get really scared. Then I have this mechanism whereby when I'm nervous, like my hands get really cold. That's when I know that I'm not okay. Like the first time we were shooting for ZungukaTV, I had 3 interviews in one day. I was super nervous because each personality that is coming has a different character. You don't know, this one is different from this one. So this is a whole set of questions that are different from each other because you have various people who are coming in. And I was super nervous. I think it was early August. That was when we did it. It was on 5th of August this year, the 3 shoots. And I was super scared. I think I've never been scared in my life like that moment because I was afraid of messing up, of making mistakes. By the way, I'm so scared of making mistakes. That's why even when we are shooting, I try my level best not to make mistakes in between shoots. I also, just to prove that I'm a very shy person, I can't edit videos that I am in personally. That's why I have somebody who can help me because it feels weird watching myself. Because every time I watch myself, I have to go back and say, I wish I didn't say this. I wish I said this rather. I wish I didn't look like this. I wish I stayed like this. I wish I didn't move my hands like this. That's why I can't edit videos that I'm in. I'm like, it's a real thing. It's a phobia. That's why I have somebody to help me. But if a video doesn't have, if I'm not included in that video, I can do it perfectly. But if I'm included in that video, I always have a challenge to like edit myself because I'll always see a mistake. Even if people say, it's okay, like I'm not saying anything wrong, I'll always see something wrong. I'll be like, why did my hands move? Like, why did I say that word? I could have said this instead, it could have been more perfect. So I'm working on that. I started this week downloading videos that I've shot previously, and I've started watching them without
appreciating
like the good things. Because initially I couldn't. After we are done shooting, like it's a real challenge watching yourself. It's actually scary at some point, but slowly by slowly I think I'm getting there. I've started with the first interviews that we did, so I'm starting to appreciate the good things that happened during the interviews and seeing less of the flaws. But I'll get there. But still, it's a challenge. Watching yourself, I don't think I'll ever be in a position that I can say I'm comfortable watching myself or anything like that. Because if editing is difficult and it's just raw material, but I think, I don't know if I'll ever get there, but it's difficult. It's difficult seeing you on a screen, then you have to assess yourself. So I always see a problem.
Or maybe you can learn from instead of regretting, go like, ningefanya hivi, go like next time.
It's actually difficult. Like
It's
after
difficult.
this video, then we decide to like edit it.
But he appreciates too.
I don't look.
Accept it.
It's hard. Like it's a big challenge. Like I'll be given to edit a video that I've been involved in the project, and I'll be like, can I just have somebody else sit there because I can't edit myself. I'll see the mistakes, the bad, instead of seeing like the positive stuff, because everyone else is seeing something good, but I'll be like, I wish I didn't sit that way. I wish I sat this way. I wish I didn't say that word. I wish I said this one instead. I wish I didn't laugh at that particular moment. So slowly but slowly, I think I'll get there. But currently, I'm still having a challenge with it.
Okay, interesting. I guess what's something that most people don't know about me. First of all, let me say around 70%, 80. Some people don't know I'm a tech person. They don't know I'm doing IT. They don't know I'm a software engineer. I'm a programmer.
They know you as a makeup artist.
Yeah, as a makeup artist. Even.
Because initially when we first met, I thought you were a makeup student. I think later on, that's when I realized that, oh, I will do something else. I'm a tech girl. This is just passion and it's self-taught. That's why I keep on saying that you're super talented, you're super smart, you're a creative.
Thank you.
Stacey is amazing. She's a whole package. The fact that she can do a lot of stuff and still be her and be amazing. I think
like
you're super talented.
Thank you.
And thank you for creating time. I know you always have like a busy schedule.
Oh yeah. But
anyway,
opportunity comes once in a lifetime. As
we wrap up, I'll let you give your social media handles to people. Where can people find you in terms of makeup and beauty? Yeah.
Okay, you can find me at Stajel Beauty. Stajel, S-T-A, Apple. Alafu J-E-L, the E is for the elephant. Stajel. You know, you see people A na E, like A-E. Stajel. S-T-A-J-E-L.
Yeah, I get it now.
So you see, like people can confuse. Stajel Beauty or Makeup by Stajel. And also you can find me at my handles at Stacey Medina. Yeah, Stacey S-T-A-S-S-Y Medina.
Medina is simple.
Medina is go and search that. But Medina ko wengi. I'm not sure if you can find me there. But if you go to Stajel Beauty, if you go to Stacey Medina, you'll get Stajel, my account for the beauty. So it can be easy to get Stajel Beauty.
Something you also need to mention is that you're the CEO and founder. So this is a young entrepreneur making it big in the industry.
Ni kujituma.
But then if your makeup brands out there and you like need a makeup artist to work with your brand or to partner with, Medina is the right person. And I'm not saying this just because you're friends. It's because I've worked with her. This is our second month working together. November is our second month and I can't regret. It's the best decision I ever made. Like I told you, here at ZungukaTV, we work with the best of the best in the game. And I'm glad that I actually get to work with you and actually get to share in your creative space. And I think that's the most beautiful thing about working with you. And as we wrap up, I just want to remind everyone who's watching to subscribe to our channel at ZungukaTV.ke. You can also comment, like, subscribe, and share. On our social media platforms, that is at ZungukaTV.ke. My social media handles is at Angelis_Tandi. Just to remind you that our location for this particular interview is Bold Africa Studios. They are located opposite Safari Park at Total Energies, and our sponsors for this interview is Zunguka Africa Safaris. If you need to book your holidays, the festive seasons, by the way, we've just started. Immediately we get to November, it's just like early Christmas. We're just in preparation for Christmas, and Zunguka Africa Safaris have the best deals for you, for your family, for your employees, because we also deal with corporates. Go ahead and book your holidays with Zunguka Africa Safaris. Until next time, goodbye.